Today, we are going to take a look at how to set up a policy and plan for a what-if scenario. So today's video is based on the same scenario we looked at in yesterday's video. What we've got is as follows: a 55-year-old female. She's interested in a policy where she is funding $100K per year for 3 years and then $10,000 per year through year 10. So what we're going to look at is that same illustration, but what does it look like if life happens? Here's specifically what we'll look at. So we've got this as scenario A. And in fact, let's minimize everything else. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So we can focus on our options. So we've got option A right here. This is what her plan is and what she thinks she can do. Okay, that's great. Then we've got option B. What does it look like? She gets $100K per year in for 3 years, and then nothing thereafter. She's unable to continue to fund 10K. And then what does it look like? Option C, she gets 100 in year 1. She knows she can do that right now, no problem. But then year 2, she only gets 50 in. And then beginning the 3rd year, she pays 0. She only gets half of the lump sum she was planning on getting into the policy. She gets that in over years 1 and 2, and then nothing thereafter. And options A, B, and C all display the exact same policy. And we're looking at scenarios that illustrate changes assuming she already has it active. So pretend this is you. You plan to do this. You thought you could. Life happened, and you want to stop after 3 years. Or life happens in year 2. You can fund half the amount you thought you could, and then nothing thereafter. It's meant to demonstrate the pivots you can make after starting a policy, because a lot of times when we hear about whole life insurance, we think fixed premium, that I have to pay the same amount for a long period of time, which you do not have to. You can set a policy up to be very flexible, which is nice. So let's take a look here. We've got the illustrations up, but to make this simple, I'm just gonna walk through these on Excel, just to validate the illustration. So, because when we run it on Excel, it is the illustration. We just export this material on Excel. But we've got the funding, 100K per year for 3 years, and then 10K per year thereafter. Here's your premium. Here's your initial death benefit. There's your first year cash value. Have that in mind? Let's look at the next illustration. What do you notice? Same markers on the board. No more funding. Death benefit's the same. First year cash value is the same. Premium is the same. Keep your eyes on those same areas in red. What do you notice? First year cash value the same. Death benefit the same. Premium the same. What's different? The funding. All the exact same policy, illustrating what-if scenarios, because we can pivot as time passes. And we want to see what that would look like, not just figure it out later and hope that it works okay. It's like, no, you got to talk about this stuff. It's people's money we're dealing with here. So option A, on the left, this is the planned scenario, what she thinks is very likely. We looked at this in the last video. Break-even point, year 4. Looks good. Nice. Continues to fund 10K up until age 65. She can keep on adding money if she wants to. She could even fund up to 100K per year, several years, if she wants to keep on plowing money in. She did say that that is very, very unlikely. She said the lump sum will be up front and then probably 10K per year thereafter, maybe more if it's 20 or 30 some years. She can do that, but she's planning on just doing 10 per year. But that's illustration A. What if she can't fund anything after the lump sum? Or what if she just doesn't want to? Because you have a choice with this. Here you go. Nothing at all after year 3. break-even point is still year 4. You'll generally see this, especially with this product. If you max fund for the first and second year, she max funds it for 3 years. When I say max fund, her minimum premium is $10K. So she's paying about $90,000 in PUAs each year. You're going to maximize the cash value of a policy, and break even early. If you do that for the first and second year, that almost always puts you in a position where you're breaking even year 4. It'd be year 5 at the latest with this illustration. Max funding for 3 years, like this looks good. A lot of people come with lump sums and do something like this from the start, meaning they say, here's a lump sum of money, $300,000. I want to get it into a policy. If doing it over 3 years makes the most sense, I'll do that, and then I never want to make another payment. That's common to see individuals do that, just have a lump sum, and they're moving funds from one asset to another. But that's option B. In her case, she wants to know, what does it look like if I can't keep funding the $10K per year? And then we've got option C, which is a real life happens scenario. So she's got the $300,000 in hand. She knows she can fund that, but what's it look like if she's unable to? So here we got a total of $150 in over years 1 and 2, and then nothing thereafter. So this does demonstrate more of an unfavorable scenario. When I say unfavorable, compared to the 2 on the left, it's unfavorable. It's still not bad when we look at it, because it still appreciates year over year when I'm not paying anything beginning year 3. What I don't particularly care for is that it takes 7 years to get our money back. If I could rewind this and go back in time, what I would do instead of 100 up front and then 50 in the second year, I would do 3 straight years of 50. And that would achieve a break-even point of year 4. When you fund a policy with a lump sum, spreading it out over a few years where you're funding up to the first year's maximum really maximizes the cash value. So that's something we always like to look at. You don't have to know all the details, but it's something we will look at for you to make sure it's optimized, because the more money you have in cash value compounding for you, what does that mean? Well, you've got more money to work with, so you can use it for whatever you'd like to use it for. That's typically the key. Some people just like to park money, let it sit and grow, watch their death benefit grow too, and it's a win-win. Most we work with, not all, but most, do like to actively use the cash value because it's fun when you see everything you can do with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts, and if you have any questions at all, or if you'd like to see any custom illustrations for yourself, feel free to reach out to us. You can email, call, or reach out through our website. And I hope this helps. Thanks so much. Hey guys, Steve here with IBC Global. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you're interested in a whole life insurance policy and you'd like to work with our company in setting it up, please visit our website, ibcglobalinc.com. We would love to work with you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, I hope this helps.